Yo. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Come on, y'all. Y'all know y'all see that. Y'all see this. That means we ain't gonna take no calls today. Blog talk on their bullshit again. But like always, we gon' win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where we at? Where we at? Uh, uh. Let's go, go. What? Yeah. Yeah. Come on. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. So, we're going to get this thing started. Talking about how comfortable are you? Are you in your skin? We always talk about how people are comfortable with the skin that they in. Are they real? How you feel? What we doing? What we, yeah. So we just about ready. Ready to get started. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Yeah. The answer is yes. We will proceed. The answer is no. We gonna do something else. Come on, y'all. Can I get an answer? Can y'all hear me? I mean the audio. Can y'all hear the audio? Come on. I don't see no answers. So, yeah. This is what we're gonna do. Alright. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. Can y'all hear me? I'm asking y'all, can y'all hear me? I don't mean like, yo, let me know if you can hear me. Like, can you honestly hear me? Do y'all hear the audio? Am I broadcasting? Am I coming through? Do you hear me in your headphones, on your audio, on your speakers? Am I coming through? All I need is a simple yes or no, and a yes or no. Comfortable with the skin I'm in. Comfortable in the skin I am. Yeah. I still never got an answer. I imagine that y'all must be able to hear me, because if not, okay, there we go. Thank you, grown woman. Don't try me. Thank you, because you never know. You never know, man. You know, with this whole YouTube thing, Blog Talk is acting crazy today, so we won't be able to take any calls, unfortunately. Unfortunately, on the show, we won't be able to take any calls, so we just gonna have to rock out the way that the rest of the content creators rock out. Y'all won't be able to call in and have your voice heard and really rock out that way on the show today. But it's still gonna be good. Today on the Urban Therapy with Sun show, we are talking about comfortably living in the skin that you are in. Comfortably Comfortably. That's the key word here. The key word is comfortably. Are you comfortably living in the skin that you're in? A lot of people say that I'm comfortable with the skin I'm in. I'm comfortable with the skin I'm in, which means that you're confident with who you are, how you look, and the way that you do things. Like, you have done the work, the mental and emotional work in order to get yourself to a place where you feel good about who you are, what you do, how you portray yourself, what you display. And it's a good place to be. A place of confidence is a thing that's infectious to other people. Other people see you feeling good about what you do, regardless of how eclectic it may be, how eccentric it may be, how quirky it may be, how goofy it may be, how crazy it may be. Sometimes bordering on the edge of insanity, but you do your thing for humanity, making sure that you portray yourself to be on tops of the pops. No need for cops. We drop the beat and make sure we compete with no other man. Yeah, I stand here beside you. You know how we do. Everything is gonna be all right till we through. So yeah, comfortably living in the skin that you are in. Or should I say seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin. That's it. Seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin. So what we're going to talk about today on the Urban Therapy with Sun show is the most wacky, quacky, quirky, unusual, odd people that you have ever known or have seen, and how they deal with other people looking at them like they're a little, and whatever. And are they really confident? We can call somebody confident who does something seemingly with ease that we might not be comfortable with doing. In other words, sometimes we think that somebody has so much in their lives when they have what we want. You know how people think that people who have money don't have problems because people who don't have money really want money. So the one thing that somebody might have that you don't have, you might think that they have everything because you kind of rationalize that one thing that you don't have is keeping you back. And a lot of times it's not keeping you back, but in the inside, on your inside, it may actually be keeping you back because what's the definition of hell as y'all know it? Well, I've been taught that hell is a place where you need something and you can't get it. It means needing and not being able to get. So whether you're talking about fire and brimstone, where you need the heat to be reduced, where you need cooler air, where you need better living conditions, they say that you can't get that for the rest of eternity. But more conditioned, progressive people believe that hell is a state of being uncomfortable when you really need to be comfortable. What is more hellish than not being able to be comfortable, not being able to get comfortable? Now, if you reduce what's comfortable to just, a nice soft chair or a bed or if you reduce it to physical things, you're probably never going to get too comfortable in your life. To me, comfortable is whenever you feel good. It's whenever you feel comfortable. It's whenever you feel confident. It's whenever you know that you are safe. You are protected, shielded from harm. When nobody can rattle your cage. Nobody can cowbell you. Can you imagine being woken out of your sleep? You a peaceful sleeper. Most people set alarms to wake up, and they don't even wake up. They just snooze their way out of it. Be in their sleep like Okay, 5 more minutes. But if Yeah, you ain't that ain't a good comfortable place. That's not a good look. So when we talk about somebody rattling your cage, somebody scaring you, somebody angering you, somebody making you upset, somebody putting questions in your head that you're uncomfortable with. That's a place of not being okay. That's a place of discomfort. There you go. That's a place of discomfort. And our goal in life is to get to a place of comfort, perpetual comfort, going from one comfortable place to another comfortable place. It's like going from one room in your house to the next room in your house. The same way as you had no danger and no problems in one room, you won't have any danger or problems in the next room. But imagine if you had a mouse in your house and you are afraid of mice. So if you go in one room, you are afraid that the mouse might have gone in the next room. So you might have to leave your own house that you're paying for, that you bought, and where your family lives because you are so uncomfortable because of this creature, this pest. So when we talk about seemingly comfortable in your strange, quirky, off the wall skin, we're talking about people who are able to say, no, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I do. You know what I mean? Love me or leave me alone, baby. You gotta love me or leave me what? What? Gotta love me or leave me alone. Yes, you do. You gotta love me or leave me Gotta love me or leave me alone. Orange hair, I don't care if I got on clown shoes. I dare for you to come around and tell me I'm not the shit because I know that I am. And I will tell you it. And I spit these rhymes every time somebody tries to accuse me of being involved with crime because I'm not. And I know I'm hot. And when I come outside, I know that I'm the shot. People be staring at my gear and I be like, I wish y'all could get where I am here. And here is the place to be. And wherever I walk, I know people gonna talk. But they wish that they could do what I do, but they can't. So they be doing whatever they crew say to do. And they do it for the rest of their life because they had no independence because they stress. Since we are on the subject right now, I'm going to give a shout to everybody who wrote because y'all down. So let's do it. Urban Therapy with Sun Show. Care Bear, what's going on, ma? Thanks for coming through. And Grown Woman, Don't Try Me. Thanks for coming on through. Know you're flashy. And Jesus back to the streets. Jesus back to the streets. I said, Jesus back to the streets. What's good? And Ayush says, do you take steroids? Man, I mean, I guess what you asking that is like, it's sort of like a compliment saying that I'm so big that it looks like I'm juicing. Like bang the shit in your arm. But I ain't angry enough to be juicing. And I've never been to a place where I would consider anything like that. So the quick answer is no. The complicated answer is fuck no. All right. And pre-drag, Aleskov says, no, we don't hear you. Stop lying. You lying. What up, Ayush? And Running Man says, sup, you look like an unsuccessful scammer. Yes, I want to be definitely unsuccessful with scamming anybody because I never had to scam anybody. You know what I mean? I've never. Listen, man. You know, you talking to about somebody who wears the real gold but never sold the drugs. I used to have a beeper but never sold the drugs. I was the first one with the cell phone but never sold no drugs. You know why? Because I was taught to get up off my ass and go to work. Save your money. My dad's motto used to be, work hard and save your money. That's what he used to say. Simple as that. Work hard and save your money. And guess what I do? I work hard and I save my money. I save more than I spend. No matter what, I save more than I spend. Try to keep my bills low because I don't like paying no bills. I don't know about y'all. I'm the kind of nigga who say I don't like paying no bills. If I can keep my bills on zero, that's where they're gonna be. And that's heat, lights, water, phone, pussy. Yeah, I don't like to pay no bills. I like all of the money to be available for shopping, chilling, recreation, building a community, that kind of shit. But that's not exactly possible in life. But that's where I am with it. So there will be no scam. People who scam people have to worry about people coming to get them, and I don't have to worry about that. Ramona Piccolo, what's going on, Ramona Piccolo? Good to see me some you. And Naturalist the Rap, what's going on, Ma? Thanks for coming on through. Thanks for always being fly. And Mr. Pay For It says the Congo King. Oh, do you mean Congo King or do you mean Kunga King? Do you mean Congo King or Kunga King? Because the Congo, you talking about Africa. I've never been there. And no, my ancestors not from there. That's a whole nother story, but yeah, they're not. It's all good. What's up, all right, Cameron says, Assalamu alaikum. I say, wa alaikum assalam. What's going on? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. It says, don't tempt us, Jew. Don't tempt us, Jew. The Jews in here? Do we got Gentiles in here? What we got? I didn't know there's no Jews in here. If it's Jews in here, they're going to be mad at me. You know what I mean? Jews be mad at me. They be like, yo, why you always talking all that anti-Semitic shit? I be like, why you be calling yourself Semitic when you not? You a European. You don't know nothing about those Semitic peoples. You know what I mean? Semitic people are the Arabs. They the Palestinians. They the somewhere between white and black. White, black, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Saddam Hussein was a Semitic people. Benjamin Netanyahu? What is urban therapy, Cam Strack says? Well, that's the name of this movement. And this movement been doing the damn thing since October 1st, 2014. What did I spill? Was that condensation? It's a lot. That's condensation. It is condensation. Ain't this about a bitch? All right. So, yeah. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a life coach. I'm not none of that shit. This is a self-help show. So we talk about things that we think about, ways that we feel, and we share that with each other and try to make something out of it. Try to improve our lives. We take a question that we might ask ourselves when we're by ourselves, and we ask it in front of each other and realize, like, damn, you be thinking about that shit too? Yeah, you too. Yeah. That's what we do. So today we're talking about seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin. So we're going to talk about people who claim to be confident with the way that they look, with the way that they act, with the way that they are, with the places that they go, the people that they frequent, hang around with, the things that they do. Are they really comfortable with it? Because I believe that sometimes you can tell when somebody's comfortable with what they do, and sometimes people do what they do because they don't have no other choice. I am who I am because there were no other options. I tried to be somebody else, but they was like, stop, son. That's not you. You can't eat. Listen, a duck can swim, but a chicken can't, but they both birds. You got to be what you was born to be, you heard? Yeah, a cow and a horse are both mammals, but come on, man. They different kind of animals, even though they on the same farm. My car's on. I'ma make sure I have followers because I got charm, style, and grace, ability, skill, and good taste. But I won't take long to come up because my life ain't no waste. Face the facts. Face the truth. I'm the living proof of what you want to be today. I don't even want to be like me, but okay. What you want to do is be the person that you are. Still feel like you in the sky, bright like a star. In my car. This shit sounds great. I got the motherfucking system banging and no hate. Trunk be rattling. I be feel like I'm battling on a microphone, just holding my own. I got a party in my body without the drugs, and I come around with y'all, start cracking jokes and acting bugs. Let's go. Matter of fact, let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. With this, the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Sunday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Sunday. And it is Sunday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. Sunday, the 4th of August, Leo time, Leo season, all in your area. And we are talking about seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin. Seemingly comfortable in the questionable skin. Now, when I say seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin, I'm not saying that everybody goes through this, but I know enough of us go through it for us to be able to make an hour and a half, 2-hour show out of it. And I mean, I'm sure that in all of our lives, we have gone around some people that we wanted to be around, and we had to ask ourselves, should we be like, you know how they say, when in Rome, you do what the Romans do? Or should we be the individual that we were before we even came across these people? Now, the decision that you make in order to assimilate to a certain tribe, to certain tribal traditions, ways, mores, forays, is whether you respect it or not, whether it's attractive to you or not. If I go hang around a bunch of gangsters, am I going to start acting like a gangster? Probably not, because acting like a bunch of gangsters when I'm not a gangster might get my gangster tested. I might not be ready to get my gangster tested. I've never wanted to be a gangster. So when I've been around gangsters, I didn't act like a gangster. But I didn't act like a punk either. I will knock gangsters the fuck out. Just because you're a gangster don't mean you can fight. It means that you have other people that might be able to fight, but will definitely do other things like shoot, stab, hurt, terrorize, all that kind of shit. And I mean, you know, people I hang around, they ain't about that life. They want to live comfortably. They don't want to be victims of drive-bys and, you know, have to run from the cops and going back and forth to court. That ain't no fun. I was just talking about going back and forth to court with somebody earlier. It was actually online. It was somebody that I was going back and forth online about with Kamala Harris. It was like, yo, you know what I mean? You supporting Kamala Harris. She got all those black men locked up. She got all those black men incarcerated. I was like, she got them incarcerated? So they ain't do nothing? I mean, from what I understand and from what I know, there was she went rogue sometimes and maybe suppress some evidence and shit like that. The shit that prosecutors do. Because all prosecutors do it. If they're able to do it and get away with it, they're gonna do it. It's basically, I'll do whatever I gotta do to win. But my question is, and this might rub some of y'all the wrong way, because, you know, I'm, as a Democrat, I'm not supposed to talk like this. But why are we talking about all the black men she got locked up? Why are we talking about all of the, why ain't white people like, yo, if you white and you come across Kamala Harris, man, you going to jail, and you going to jail for a long time. Why aren't there hundreds or thousands of white people or Hispanic people or Asians that came across Kamala Harris's courts that paid the ultimate price of incarceration? Why is it black people? Why is it black men in particular? You know why? Because a lot of us put ourselves in that position to be judged in the first place. See, I was talking to the person online and I had to tell him, I said, listen, man, we got to do better. We got to fucking do better. These politicians are using their Trump card, you know, talking about crime in the black community. I'm like, crime? That's what we talk about? That's our issue? That's what y'all got for us? Welfare and crime. That's That's what you gonna fix for us? The black man has one job in this world that he needs to do on a daily basis and never ever shirk his duty. He needs to stay his ass out of jail and stay his ass out of court. He got to do it. Because when he fails to do it, the court is going to suck up all of his money that he could be given to his wife, that he could be given to his kids. And I don't care. And I say wife, meaning his girl, his side chick, or some chick that he just fucking. He could be giving that money to her because it's thousands of dollars. So the thousands of dollars that he's using to be the case for some shit that he did, that he's trying to get he's either trying to, you know, get off for or get a reduced sentence for. Okay? So the money that he's using in court could be used for his family, his community, his loves, whatever. And when he gets convicted, now he's a liability. He can't raise his kids. He can't be there for his whiz. He can't enlighten or do anything for his community. So I'm like, this whole Kamala Harris thing with this whole prosecutor, I'm like, that's what so y'all mad because she did her job against all odds. I wonder if she was in another profession and she cheated that way, would they be happy about it? So let's play around with it. I mean, you know, since, you know, we talking about it a little bit. Suppose Kamala Harris was selling drugs on the low. This one is going to hurt. Suppose she was selling drugs on the low. She was pushing that weight, state to state. You know what I mean? She was getting bricks. She was getting bricks in the hood. And they suspected that that's what she was doing. Now, let's say she wasn't a prosecutor at all. She was one of the other drug dealers that we glorify. You know, the Supreme Griffins, the freeway Ricky Rosses, the Aaron Jones in Philadelphia, the Fat Cat in New York. New York had so many. Can't forget. Who was the Harlem drug dealer got killed in 1989, but they still been glorifying his name ever since then. Damn, what was his name? It was a regular name too. He didn't even have a nickname. But I guess if she had beat that case, we would be like, yeah, that's what I'm. Rich Porter, thank you, Mr. Blackman. Yeah, if she had been like Rich Porter, or like Griselda Blanco, I guess we'd have been like, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you got them bricks moved. You made that money. Got them drugs in the hood. Yeah, made sure that my mom didn't have us no boxes of cereal. You know what I mean? When we was hungry. Made sure that she never came to parent-teacher conferences and shit because she was too busy getting high. Made sure that we saw men coming in and out of crib, my mom on her knees sucking them off because, you know, she needed that hit. Yeah, Kamala. Yeah. We got to get our shit together, yo. We got to get our shit together. You know what I mean? If she had been on the other side of crime, we would have been like, yeah, we want her for president. That's why motherfuckers like Donald Trump. He's rich and he never follows the rules. We love that shit. Dumbass motherfuckers. And that's why when he talk about us like a dog, we like, man, ain't nothing. He's just being real. Because that's your version of real, you dumb motherfuckers. Y'all some dumb motherfuckers, man. But I ain't the one. Man. I ain't the one. So anyway, seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin. Seemingly questionable in your comfortable skin. I mean, in your questionable skin. That's what we talking about. All right. Man, I'm way back on y'all comments. So I ain't even gonna go back in because I don't want to get behind on this show. Let me just tell y'all this. I know y'all was saying something decent or y'all was saying something crazy, and I'm good with either or. We here to talk about how we can front for the rest of the world, but we can't self front. We can't in front. We can out front, but we can't in front. You know how you feel about yourself, regardless of what anybody says about you. And although we like to say that nobody validates us and that we got it going on and we've always been this way, only you know if you know what your true evolution has been. So only you know if your peer groups or outside influences, the media or anybody has shaped who you are. I'm not one to front. There have been times in my life from being a kid that I didn't necessarily go along with the crowd. I wasn't built like that, but I was absolutely influenced. Absolutely. I was a fly guy in high school. I was. Any of that material shit that you hear them talking about in the 80s, I had it. Any and all of it. Everything except for a dookie rope. Everything except for a dookie rope. Every coat from goose down to leather bomber to leather trench coat to whatever, 8-ball jackets, Pele. I had all that shit. Every last stitch of it. Guess jeans, all that old shit. That shit, I didn't think of doing it for myself, by myself. I knew that the shit was popular. I found what was best for me and I rocked it out. So I can't say like, yeah, I had my own style. I had my own look, but my style was shaped by what was going on around me. I didn't go overseas to England or somewhere and get their gear. The closest I had been to England at the time was wearing some Benetton. Shout out to Benetton. Y'all remember Benetton? Did y'all have Benetton back in the day? Benetton. Yeah. In Philly, it was Benetton. And then we heard New York niggas say Benetton. I'm like, this is Benetton? That's not the way you could pronounce it, but I mean, fuck it. It was on a rap record. Benetton. Benetton. So I can never say that I wasn't influenced. The same way you can be influenced by something positive. Like the first time I read the autobiography of Malcolm X, I was like, holy shit. I knew black people was this shit. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? So, when we talk about being seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin, we asking the question, are you really comfortable? Are you good with it? Because you may have not been good with it and then got good with it. You can evolve that way. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people are running around here and they're uncomfortable in their skin. But it might be all they have. They don't see no other way they can be. So they got their shit on default. You a weirdo. I know, right? Hey, well, fuck it. We gonna do this. Who within the sound of my voice don't have a weirdo friend, weirdo brother or sister, weirdo cousin? We all got weirdo cousins. Like, yo, man, my cousin's crazy as shit. But I swear that's my nigga. Oh my God. Yo, regardless of what you say, my cousin, if I need him for anything, he gonna come running. Or she gonna come running. Like that. You know what I mean? They was more like a brother or sister to me than a cousin. But they are crazy, batshit crazy. You like when it's time to do normal shit, can't call my cousin. I can't call my cousin. When it's time to do normal shit, can't call my cousin. Not my primo. It seems, yo, that motherfucker is on some other shit. But they close like my brother. It makes me feel good and makes me feel proud. But one thing, they gonna wear their clothes real loud. I'm talking about checkers and polka dots and even some plaid. I don't know what they doing. They got their own fad, but they true to the game. And if you're asking questions, they will look at you like, what's wrong with you? You got suggestions? Yo, I am the way that I am. You are the way that you are. I hope that one day you be a star, even in your own right. If only you got one fan, you do what you gotta do, woman or man. Scams not getting run. It's all fun when you're feeling good, like you're not under the gun. When you feel like everybody's coming at your neck, you feel like nobody likes you, can't get no respect, and that can be a good place. Even though we say, if you ain't got haters, you ain't got nothing. Stop fronting. What you mean if you ain't got haters, you ain't got nothing? Shit, it seems to me if you ain't got haters, you got everything. But we done got so used to the adversity, we can't even fathom a life being comfortable and nobody having nothing bad to say about us. Can't even picture it. Hard to think about it. Hungary used to be known as Transylvania. Did it? I didn't know that. Because I thought Transylvania was in Romania. Is that what you mean? Did Hungary used to be Romania? Or did Romania used to be Hungary? Which one is bigger? You got me wondering, my dude. Which one bigger? Hungary? Come on, get the fuck out of here. Which country is bigger, Hungary or Romania? Ugh. Which country is bigger, Hungary or Romania? Okay, Romania is larger than Hungary, with a surface area of 92,046 square miles compared to Hungary's, Hungary mad smaller. 35,918 square miles. Romania is the 12th largest country in Europe and is located in the Balkans at the intersection of Eastern and Southeastern Europe. All right. Oh, they be bad. They be going against each other too. Hungary and Romania, they be battling. Like, yo, what you say? Yo, keep playing. I'm gonna send my soldier cousins over there and smack your ass. Oliver Zerami, what's going on? Okay. Oh, okay. You met Romania. Okay, that's what's up. Tank says, how can we donate to the channel, bro? All you gotta do is hit that super chat. And if you hit the super chat, I got something for you. Immediately, I got something for you. Mert Pharaoh says, hello. What's up, my friend? Pimp my ride. Pimp your ride. Let me see. Mr. Blackman says, respectfully, how you feel about Gully TV always talking about negative shit, then act saved? Now, which Gully TV are you? Okay. Because years ago, you had a Gully TV, and now you got the real Gully TV. Now, I remember the other dude with the Gully TV, and it seems like his channel is gone. Now you got the real Gully TV, with the boy talking about, the basketball boy always talking about, what do you say? Working on his dribble. He working on his dribble. So is that, like, I like him. I think it's suspect that he seems to know everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you got certain internet cats that just seem to know everybody, I mean, but I don't have no problem with his channel. He all right. I tell you what, there's a channel called the Philly Trenches, and he be going against Gully TV. You got this dude. And speaking of knowing everybody, this dude claimed to know every fallen gangster in Philly ever. He got in-depth stories. Like, this is the real reason that Tommy Hill got killed. This is what happened with Lil Bucky. This is what happened with Bucky Davis. This is what happened with. I'm like, all right. He be going at Gully TV Check him out, the Philly Trenches. I don't know if you're gonna be able to listen to him for a long time. His shows his blogs be long, and and for the most part, he just be hyping himself up. Yeah, this is me. You know what I mean? You see, I got the gators on, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all, we just fly. Yeah. I'm like, all right, whatever. But good looking outside. I thought I was the only one that be watching all that hood shit. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was the only one. That's why I don't be talking about it. Like, don't nobody else listen to this shit. I'm in bad company. Good looking out. Good looking out, Mr. Blackman, man. Holla at me. He says, Cameron says, I'm a little sick. I'm Sudanese too. Had these Sudanese princesses in the lineage. Okay. In the lineage, okay. All right. I'm going back a little bit. Cameron says, now three baby moms later sitting and smoking after I learned who my true dad is, and a little trust fund my Jewish mom is asserting to me. Okay. All right. Brandon Katz says I don't care. Okay, that's cool. It's okay not to care. Pinky says I judge people based on their actions and behaviors, not their skin color and heritage. I take everything into consideration. Where you from, what you do, who you know, what you look like, skin color, all culture, heritage, ancestry. I take all that shit. But at the end of the day, it depends on how you treat me. I mean, you know how they always say, how you gonna hate somebody that you don't even know? I'm like, the same way people love people that they don't even know. I love Beyonce. I love Barack Obama. I love Martin Luther King. I love me some Malcolm X. I love me some Daddy X. I love me some Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I love me some Tupac. Love me some Biggie. You only know the motherfuckers. So how can you hate somebody that you don't even know? The same way as you can love somebody that you don't even know. I love Whitney Houston as if I knew her personally. I ain't never stood in the same stadium with her, but I felt her energy. So the same way that you can feel somebody's energy that you don't know or haven't been around, I mean, either you like it or you don't. You appreciate it or you don't. You don't necessarily have to hate. It's a strong word, but love is a stronger word than hate to me. Don't it raise your eyebrows when you hear somebody say that they love somebody? You're like, you what? What you mean? You mean what y'all like that? Well, no, I mean we not even really together like that, but I mean I just love him. I love him. Yeah, it raises your eyebrows because you know what somebody will do in the name of love. You know what somebody will do for or to somebody in the name of love. The same way as hate. You know what people will do to somebody in the name of hate. So it kind of balances out when you think about it. A lot of times we don't think about it. I bet you we thinking about it now. I bet you we thinking about it now. Yo, I bet you think we think about it now. Okay, hold on. 89 and 90s Pistons. I'm talking about the bad boys. He says, nice chains. Appreciate that, my dude. Most people come on the channel and they be like, look at them fake ass chains, son. Get them fake ass chains and that eyeliner out your eye. You looking real suspect. It's refreshing to see. It's refreshing to see somebody not try to go rogue on me. I be like, first of all, I'm wearing no goddamn eyeliner. And second of all, why would I wear some fake? Now I'll be 54 years old in 8 days. On August 12th, I'll be 54 years old. I ain't trying to pick up no middle-aged chicks with no chains like, yo, baby, one chain. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I have to throw my BMW keys up on the bar. Niggas used to do that shit. You know what I mean? We talking about being comfortable, seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin. Like you gonna tell me you comfortable in the skin you in, and you still got to get chicks with your car? That ain't even your skin, dude. I don't even know if that's your auto body work. That ain't your skin, no. It ain't your skin. But I've been to many a bar and seen dudes do it. Like, hold up, they step to the bar. Yeah, yo, yeah, they got the keys. Yeah, BMW John. Yeah, I mean, like the BMW, the biggest thing on the keys. Like, boom. Yeah, yo, hey, babe, I mean, what you drinking? BMW. I said BMW. Pick me up in BMW. Fast like last night had it all. Yeah. But so these are the kind of things that I question. Like if you comfortable in the skin that you in, well, why are you letting the car talk for you? Why are you letting your money talk for you? Because that's not your skin. But it is a skin to a certain degree because that's what you use. And that's what you are encased in. Like this skin, my bones and my flesh are encased in this skin. However, the way that I feel about my skin, my flesh, and my bone is encased in a whole different skin. It's sort of like I don't want to use no big words today. I'm gonna try some new easy to understand shit. A shield of feelings. A shield of feelings. Yeah. So the way that I feel is in this field. The way that I feel is in this field. And I keep it protected. And so do you. Because I was really talking about you anyway. I'm free. Free is a bird that stands out on stage. Ain't here for no fronting, just to say a little something. All right. Okay, that's what's up. Same person came. Okay, cool. He says y'all both from Philly. Nah, he's not from Philly. He's actually from Erie, Pennsylvania, or some shit like that. Oh well, the Philly Trenchins boy, he from Philly, but the Gully boy, he's from like Erie, Pennsylvania. He knows all of these gangsters from being in juvenile hall, like like Glen Mills and places like that. Like juvenile detention centers and group homes. That's what he's saying. Whatever, But he all right. I've listened to him plenty of times. He's all right. Kind of wish he had a little bit more energy. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I be like, hurry and get to the point, dude. You know what I mean? You working on your dribble. I'm like, work on your shot. But I mean, his channel will be doing numbers. I ain't hating on you. Brandon Cat says the black community was doing better economically when Trump was president than when Obama or Biden were in office. You need to do your real research because that is a fucking lie. I mean, that's a lie. That sounds like what Trump said. Because he just throws shit out there. But you ever notice that he can never throw out actual facts and figures, but he throw out all kinds of blanket shit. But when you start questioning him about specifics, then he go off on some other shit. He never answers questions. Y'all ain't noticed that shit? Black people were not doing better under Trump. The motherfucker ran up, 7 trillion in debt? 17 trillion? Come on, man. Those are numbers that you'll never see in 3 lifetimes. So, he says that he had a great economy, but he inherited a great economy from Obama. And that shit he be talking about with the HBCUs, he did so much for Obama signed that into policy. Have you ever asked Trump to see his policy? Like, what's your policy for the HBCUs? Show me your policy. Show me where you actually changed something. Because he the way he acts is like politics. Like he just gave y'all the petty cash. Like he said, all right, you know what? Here, y'all need a couple of dollars here. No. Show me what you did on the books. Show me what you did on the books, because what you did on the books is policy. Now you go check Barack Obama, you see the HBCU policy where they were allocated funds during his whole 8 years. Trump didn't change that shit. Why is he taking credit for it? Because he can. Because y'all listen to him and say, no, I researched it. No, you didn't. You went right on YouTube where somebody else said it and you believed it. I never heard nobody, I swear to God, I never heard of nobody using the word research. I ain't hear before the Trump administration. I never heard so many niggas talking about research. Most of these motherfuckers was, dropped out of high school and all of that. Now they are research specialists. Yeah, I did my research, man. I did my research. Like Google? Siri? What you talking about? Do you know what research is? You know what a biblioteca is, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You know, do you know how to reference? This shit ain't as simple as it sounds. But yeah. Unemployment, all that shit. Listen, man. I'm not here to defend any candidate. I ain't got time for that. I'm not a politician. But what I am is a truth seeker. And I'm not going to let nobody just throw shit out there because, it don't matter. Because Trump knows that it doesn't matter whether it's the truth or not. If you throw it out there, nobody else is going to check it. And when the fact checkers come along, the people who need to hear it ain't watching that. They believe what I say because they like me. I got money. And they think fucking with me is going to put some more money in their pocket. You got niggas running around here talking about something. Yeah, when Trump was in office, we got the stimmy. I'm like, y'all got a bigger stimmy when Biden went in office. Y'all got $600 check when Trump came through. Biden gave y'all $1,400. Yeah, but I'm saying we had the stimmy. He gave us the stimmy, and he didn't give it just to y'all. You think he give a shit about black people? He didn't give y'all no damn stimulus. He didn't even want to give you the one that he did give you. That was the Democrats. Yeah, man. I don't know. Wait, TK right says the lie you tell, especially since my ex-husband was in politics and not with the party that you think. Oh, you talking to Brandon? Hold on, let me get to the end. Hold on, I ain't see the question. Hold on, what's your question? I have a simple question. Did the black community do better under Trump or Biden? Biden. That's who. Simple answer. One word. What else you want to know? You want to know how? You got to ask me first. and I'll tell you another thing. Black people got their heads beat in by the cops more under the Trump administration too. Research that. And don't think you ever going to stump me with a question, my dude. If you ever come by maybe this is your first time ever coming by this channel, but I don't talk shit, and I don't approach subjects that I don't know about. So I ain't coming in here like on some, I hope I get it right. No. What up, Pooh? What up, Perk 10? Perk 10 says it's our money we work for. Now we talking facts. Now we talking facts. Oh, TK right says the funny thing is that the stimulus had to be paid back. Only if you worked. Trump evidently speaks to the motherfuckers that don't work. Because if the stimulus was your biggest claim to fame for him, that means your ass is talking about unemployment. You ain't talking about actually, taking your ass to work. So those little 6 to 9 months during the pandemic when you ain't have to work, evidently that made a big impact on motherfuckers. Like, yo, this is great. I'm making more money than I ever made, and I'm not even at work. This is how much I should be getting paid. Randy Cat says the price of food and gas is far higher now. Oh, yeah? Well, I remember. And this wasn't that long ago because this was only 4 years ago, right? I remember the price of food going up crazy during the pandemic, especially in the beginning of the pandemic. I'm talking about like March, April, and May of 2020, because the pandemic was out of control, and they were saying that they couldn't get food delivered to the markets, to the grocery stores, because all of the drivers had COVID. So that food was high as fuck. But they raised the price. I mean, they raised the amount of food stamps that you got, so y'all wasn't really worried about it. But yeah, that's when the food started going up. That's when food prices started going up in 2020. Who was the president in 2020? Because y'all want to put this on Biden. Now, I like oxtails. I don't know if y'all like oxtails, but I remember before 2020, oxtails, I could get oxtails for $4.99 a pound. If I found a really good place, $3.99 a pound. Soon as the pandemic hit, oxtails went up first. It was like, raise the price of oxtails to $7.99 a pound, $9.99 a pound. And guess what? That's where they stayed. I'm going to get to where they stayed in a minute. But yeah, that's when they started going up. And you talking about the price of gas was cheaper when Trump was in office. During the pandemic, it wasn't nobody on the streets. So in order for the gas stations and the oil companies to be able to sell anything, they had the gas real low. But as soon as everything got stabilized, the shit went up to $3 plus a gallon. And I'm trying to figure out how y'all don't remember that. In every administration, gas has gone down and it went up. Gas was cheap last year, 2023. You remember? It went down to under $3 a gallon. But nobody wants to give Biden credit for that shit. Biden is the full-time pandemic president. So to be able to accomplish anything during that time is a little just short of miraculous. And I'm not saying he was the greatest, but he was better than Trump. Trump tried to tell you it wasn't no pandemic. It ain't no COVID. We're rounding the turn. It's going to go away miraculously, like magic. That's what the nigga said. And y'all dumbass motherfuckers wasn't wearing masks, still congregating with each other, and y'all died. And he still wouldn't say, yo, this shit crazy. Man. Y'all got to protect yourselves. Stay safe. He wouldn't do it. And he wouldn't wear a mask himself. Remember? Then his ass caught it, allegedly. He allegedly caught this shit. And he got that vaccine quick, didn't he? He told y'all not to get the vaccine. That motherfucker got the vaccine soon as they unwrapped it. The nigga, I bet he grabbed the needle himself. Boom. Y'all must be, come with me. Y'all need to stop it. This nigga is not Jesus. He ain't died for none of your sins. He probably killed for them. Y'all gotta stop, son. Y'all gotta stop. In 2021, the average price of gas was $2.21 a gallon. Well, he wasn't the president in 2021. Trump wasn't the president in 2021. But gas company, first of all, gas, oil companies are largely conservative. They follow the Republicans, so they are always willing to stick it to the Democrats whenever they in office and make them look bad with the oil prices. But guess what? The president doesn't control that shit. That's the bottom line. In case you don't know, they don't control that. They don't control that. Yo, user M whatever. If you write is Troy Lane's dad, is this Troy Lane's dad again? I'm gonna have to get you up out of there. Not because of the question, but because I'm not gonna allow you to spam my chat. So if you do it one more time, I'm banging you. Now, if you just want to, participate in the chat, I don't care what you say. I don't censor anybody, but I won't let you spam. That's the only thing. I won't let you spam, but I'll let you curse, cuss, swear. I'll let you tease. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I mean? No problem, user. No problem, user. Oh well. Anyway. I ain't do it. So, all right. Now, we already like an hour in. We supposed to be talking about seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin. I don't know what it has been lately. Y'all come on here and automatically y'all start talking about politics. Y'all start talking about world shit. And I'm like, why y'all think I know or that I won't know? But that's not even in my titles. What you doing? This one should be in my title. Please hit the like button. Please share the show. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. I'm your host, Sun752. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feel like real men and women should also. A like ain't gonna hurt your feelings. It's not gonna take away from nothing. It's not gonna take food out of your kids' mouths. It's not gonna make your house hot in the summertime and cold in the wintertime. It's just a like. And it helps the channel. It's just a like. Hot like flannels, just a like. Don't let your ego stop you from liking something that you really like. Understand? It's all good. All right, hold on. Brandon says you aren't listening to what I'm saying. I thought I was. And no, Trump wasn't the president in 2021. Biden was the president in 2021. What are you talking about? He was inaugurated in January 2021 after that January 6th shit. You got to trust me on this one. Trust me. Trump was out in 2021, January 2021. So I'm just saying, son. I'm just saying. So, but the president does not control gas prices. It's a political issue, but isn't it? What can he do? It's private business. He can't be like, yo, man, y'all got low prices on gas, man. Y'all got to do it. How? He can't go into the a local bodega and tell them, like, yo, man, the price of bubble yum is too high. You selling them bazookas too high, man. You know, those ice pops, those freeze pops. Freeze pops shouldn't be no dollar, man. You know what I mean? 1995 freeze pops was 15 cents, or no more than a quarter. That's for the big ones. And y'all out here selling freeze pops for $1. No. You gotta lower that. You price gouging. You can't do it. It's private business. But the way business works is that I'm not surprised that the prices of food and everything else hasn't gone down, because if you could get your purchasing public to get used to you having high prices, why would you lower the prices? What, because it's Christmas or something? Other than that, if there's no incentive, if there's no motivation to lower the prices, and you can, and motherfuckers have not stopped buying at a high price, you're not gonna drop it low. That's like in the drug game. If I'm selling my packs for 1,500, and I don't have any problem pushing my packs for 1,500, the only way I'm going to sell my packs for 1,200 is if my competition up around the block or somewhere starts selling his packs for 1,300. Other than that, I'm gonna try to get it to 1,600. Like, this ain't hard. This ain't hard. So we start talking about the economy. Everybody got used to eating the same way as the same way as the people who were getting the stimulus package. Should I say the stimulus money? They got used to getting free money, and it was really hard for them to go back to work for the money that they had been making before, because they had started making more money. So they looking at it like now my lifestyle warrants me having, making this much money. I can't work for this much before. You had worked for this much probably for a whole decade or two. Now you used to this much, so you got to find a way to find a job that'll pay you this much. It ain't that easy. You got to go back to school, got to get some training, got to work another job. So the inflation and I don't want to say the laziness, but the inflation and the lack of motivation to make more kind of go hand in hand. So we get a bunch of complaints. But the real people who are complaining are the people who've been working all this time, because we the ones getting hit. Charles Lindsay said prices are never going down. They not. If you can raise the prices high and everybody gets used to the high, you're not coming down. That in business school, they'll tell you, what the fuck you dropping it down for? Are you crazy? Nah, son. Nah. You practice getting them up high. Once you get them there good, you build a coalition with everybody else that's selling what you sell, so nobody undercuts everybody. How do you think Home Depot got to where they are? And you know what I just found out? I did not know this shit. I did not know. Did you know that there are no Walmarts in New York City? They don't have Walmarts in New York City. The 5 boroughs don't have Walmarts. I didn't know that shit. I didn't know. All the times I've been to New York, I never saw a Walmart. I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't where the Walmarts are. But they say it's because there's so many mom and pop businesses that Walmarts will wipe out the economy in New York. Nobody would be able to own their own shit anymore, and they ain't having it. I'm like, that's the one thing about New York I think I like. So you want to go to a Walmart, you got to go out on Long Island. I'm sorry. You got to go out Long Island. You got to go in Long Island. I didn't know that. I'm kind of feeling that. Because the Walmarts, the Targets, the Home Depots and all that, they knocked out all the small businesses in Philly. They knocked them out. Motherfuckers wondering how come they can't open up a business, or how come black business can't. Yeah, y'all fucked it up. Even the Chinks are gone. The Chinks used to have hardware stores. They used to have corner stores. Now all they got is Chinese restaurants. They ain't got nothing else. So, you start talking. Now, I was getting into how Home Depot, they underpriced all of the local hardware stores, and the electrical supply stores, and the plumbing supply stores, and the lumber yards. So they got with the manufacturers and distributors and told them, listen, don't sell to nobody but me, and I'll sell to them. I'll sell to the little man. Don't sell them nothing. I'm gonna give you so much money to only sell to me, but don't let me catch you selling to nobody else. and it worked. Fucked up the economy. So you want to open up a little hardware store, can't do it. You want to open up a lumber yard, can't do it. You want to open up a plumbing or electric supply store, can't do it. Can't do it. Why? Because Walmart bought everything and had the price low, and then when everybody was wiped out, then their prices went high and they have no competition. The only competition is Lowe's. That's it. That's it. Walmart even fucked up the grocery store, or what we call the markets. They start selling food. But that Walmart food ain't so cheap no more, is it? Because they don't have to play ball. They don't have to play ball. So I mean, this economy shit, it ain't that hard to understand. It's not. Charles Lindsay says, I hate going to Walmart. Man, I avoid it like the plague, my dude. I do not fuck with. Listen, I switched over from Xfinity to Fios, and Fios gave me a $200 $200 Target card. I spent that shit, but that's it. I wouldn't spend my own money, and I ain't know nothing about Target. I went in there like, oh yeah, this shit ain't changed in like, I think it's probably been like 10, 15 years since I've been inside of Target. I was like, okay. Ain't nothing but a higher end Walmart. But yeah, you fuck up shit around the way. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way these dispensaries is trying to knock out the local drug dealer. I say, listen, if you want to smoke weed, support your local drug dealer. Listen, man, let me tell y'all something, man. I'm going to say this, and trust and believe I mean this when I say it. When I say support black business, I mean support black business. I don't care what it is. If I get robbed, I would rather a black person rob me. Now, you might say, what are you talking about? Oh, why would you want your brother to rob you? I'm like, wait a minute. If I gotta get robbed, I would rather a black man rob me. Because I know that if he robbed me, it's going back into the black community. Some black kids are gonna get some school clothes. They're gonna get some food from black, some black food, some black toys, some black shit. I know it sounds crazy. I know. But you don't see me running to the suburbs to buy no weed from the white man. I support black business around the way. So if I'm gonna support black crime one way, I might as well support it the whole other way. I know it's different. I know I ain't got no business saying that. But if I gotta get robbed, and I'm going to get robbed, well, let my brother rob me. At least I know some kid crossing way, you know what I mean? He got a PlayStation. Yo, so you mean to tell me you robbed me for a stack? And even if you rob me and buy drugs, you bought it from a black dude. So you broke in my crib. You broke in my car and stole all my change in the middle console and went and bought drugs? Well, yeah. Like, all right. Well, which one? You know, I'm just saying. I was just saying. Yo, Dingleberry, what's good? E-Money said out of pocket. I'm saying, I am out of pocket. I know I'm out of pocket for that. But I bet you later on you're going to be thinking about that shit like, I kind of got a point. If you rob me and go buy some pussy, I bet you spend it on black pussy. So some smut, the smut gonna get a cut. Support black smut. Y'all can be mad at me all y'all want. I bet you later on, if you go rob somebody, you're gonna go rob yourself a nigga. And you gonna make sure that your kids and your whiz profit off of this. TK Wright says stop. I'm just saying, man. E-Money says when you write, you write. Listen, man. Listen. You gotta try to get that rose out of the cement. This is my rose in the cement. I've been robbed before. By the grace of God, I never had a gun stuck in my face. I never been robbed at gunpoint and no shit like that. I've had a chain snatched. Shit happens. It only happened once, but I had a chain snatched before. My crib been robbed plenty of times. I know what they did with that money. I know what they did with the money. I ain't have to see them, but I know what they did. Shit. When they broke in my crib in 1994 and 1996. I'm trying to think, was that the last time? Yeah, 1994, 1996, when they stole they took all my tapes and CDs. You know what I'm saying? I used to have stacks and stacks of tapes and CDs. They put that shit in a black CD player and tape player. You think they didn't? Or they sold them CDs? Oh, wow, damn, man, you got all shit. You got SWV. You got, you know what I mean? You got New Edition. You got Gangstar and this shit. Oh shit, you got some old OC in here. That shit went in a black CD player or black cassette player. Ain't going no white cassette player. It wouldn't play. It's like, yo, I'm trying to put it in the white cassette player. This shit won't play. I don't know what's going on. The Raekwon purple tape. Tried to put the Raekwon purple tape in the white tape player. Like, yo, this shit won't play. I don't know what's going on. You put it in the black tape player, be like, yeah, let me hear Incarcerated Scarfaces, man. Play that shit again. All right. Anyway, seemingly comfortable in your questionable skin. Mr. Blackman says, or smoke crack with the money. Yeah. And if you smoked crack with the money, you bought the crack from a black crack dealer. We be talking about, man, hold on, man. We be talking about how the black dollar don't circulate through the black community, but we don't be talking about drugs. It does circulate through the black community, but we not counting the right businesses. Y'all too busy counting the businesses on the books. Evidently, that's not where the money is. Now, they say that the black dollar only lasts for one person in the black community. But they didn't count the dope man. If you give your money to the dope man, it's going to go, hold on. It's going to go to the dope man kids, the dope man whiz, then they family, you know, Christmas, birthdays, prom send-off parties, all of that shit. It's the black dollar. The black dollar be doing good in the drug community, but y'all don't want to count that shit. Nah. Y'all don't want to count that. Nah. Now y'all ain't counting that shit. Now y'all don't have no businesses. All y'all got is restaurants and hair shops. Y'all ain't got nothing but hair salons and restaurants. You know what I mean? Because the pandemic wiped out sneaker stores. Ain't no sneaker stores in the hood no more. Ain't no more clothing stores. Ain't none of that shit. Everything is online. Y'all had your chance. But guess what? The drug money is still circulating through the black community proudly. But nobody want to say nothing about that. They better not give me a microphone. Sugar Hill says, are you promoting song crack again? Listen, man, I never smoked crack. I never sold crack. But I understand the value of a little crack. I mean, I just understand, business is business. Whether it's legit or whether, it's illegal. It's business is business. You buy low and sell high. It's all to it. Oh, that's what's up. Mr. Blackman says, I owned a flower shop for 50 years. That's what's up. Did you retire? see. Oh, E Money says I just subbed. Appreciate the warm welcome, everybody. Got to do the laundry late start today. Be safe and stay dangerous. Appreciate you, my dude. Um, TK Right says, were you comfortable in your own skin after they robbed you? I know they was. I was mad. I was so mad, but that's because I wasn't evolved. I wasn't as evolved as I am now. I didn't understand why black people do things to each other. And it still baffles me to this day. But yo, man, you can't escape the mental slavery. You just can't do it. And sometimes our expectations of each other individually and collectively are just a little too unrealistic. You know. Yeah, when I got robbed, I was like, first of all, I don't know if you've ever had your crib robbed before, but it's the worst feeling in the world. It's like rape. Because you come home, you see your door ajar. You don't know if they're still in there. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. It's a scary, scary situation. It is. It's a very uncomfortable, very scary situation. It's not a good look. And it takes you a while to get over the shit because you really just want to roll with the gat and try to get them back. You got to figure out who did it. You don't even give a shit about why. All you know is they took your property. You worked hard for yours. They worked hard to take yours away. You know? But I think it's interesting that we demonize somebody like Kamala Harris for prosecuting that shit, but we praise somebody like Freeway Ricky Ross for selling the shit or for putting himself in a position where he gotta give his money, all his money to his lawyer and the court and the legal system in and of itself, and then he's a liability for his family. Well, maybe Freeway Ricky Ross wasn't, because I'm sure he has some money somewhere that they could live off of. But the average drug dealer is dead pop when he go in jail. He ain't got enough money for it. He don't have enough money to take care of his family while he gone. You gone 5 years. How much money does it take to keep a family of 4 afloat for 5 years, 10 years? They gotta send you money. Mad and Balding, what up? Thanks for coming back through, man. Appreciate you. TK Wright says, you kind of have to be seemingly comfortable in your own skin after being robbed just so you won't look like an easy mark again. What? I didn't, like I said, I never got stuck up. I never got stuck up or anything like that. So I didn't get robbed in that way. You know, it was more like a fight, me against some people, and me snatch the chain. I ain't getting nothing else. But yeah, that was on some personal shit that I never really got the story on. But shit happens. But yeah, still black business at the end of the day. But being comfortable in the skin that you're in, you know what? Since I said when you're comfortable in the skin that you're in, that means that you feel comfortable, you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel like no harm is going to come to you. That's real shit. It's not easy to get to a place like that. And being afraid, wary, alarmed, or concerned about somebody hurting you externally is one thing. Floral expression. Okay, that's what's up, Mr. Blackman. That's one thing. But feeling afraid about what you are and who you are is another thing. You know, you think about people who struggle with homosexuality, you know, because they in the closet. You think about people who struggle with um like serial predators and stuff like that. I don't want to say serial murderers, but like serial predators, people who do shit, pedophiles and shit like that. Are they comfortable in the skin that they in because they have to hide themselves all the time? And I don't have any sympathy for them necessarily. Well, the dude who's gay or the woman who's gay, whatever, I look at it like this is the best time in the world to be gay. They celebrating y'all. Y'all got it going on. The Democratic Party straight co-signed that shit. and regular people who ain't gay. They co-signed it. But when you're not ready to be who you think you really are, that's still going to put you in an uncomfortable skin to be in. So if you are a pedophile, always, the people who are pedophiles always seem to carry themselves with this cloak of, or this air of arrogance. Like they really think that they're smarter than people who aren't pedophiles. And that's part of the reason why they always get caught. But are they comfortable in the skin that they're in? Are they comfortable with knowing that they're violating children, minors, and that that's going to affect them for the rest of their lives? Are they comfortable with that? You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing with dudes who commit sexual abuse or sexual, rape shit and all that shit. Like you good with that, dude? You know what I mean? Because if it happened to you, you would probably never get over it. And a lot of them, it has happened to them when they were younger and they never got over it. Where they say hurt people hurt other people. Charles Lindsay says, LOL, still black business at the end of the day. It is, son. It's still, you know what I mean? It's still black business, Don. Mr. Blackman says, I'm old school with very little social media exposure. I understand that. You know what? That just means that you see things in a perspective that's probably more authentic than others. All right. Being comfortable with the skin that you're in involves some shit. It involves some shit that's not easy to achieve. It involves some shit that will take you there. It'll take you there. You know what I mean? And it'll keep you in a place of being uncomfortable for a long time, especially if you never explore other places and be around other people who will who are like-minded or at least similar, to the point where you realize that you're not all alone in this world. Other than that, man, a lot of people have gone to the grave wishing that they could have been different, or wishing that they could have been free. They never got a chance to get free. They lived in bondage, a personal bondage their whole lives. And you know what I mean, that's rough. That's rough, real rough. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So let's do these birthday shout outs, y'all. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious August 4th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Tanya Smith, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Happy birthday to you. And also Jay Desired, happy birthday to you. And my girl from the D holding it down, Miko, Blondes Are Better, happy birthday to you. And Learning What Works for Me, happy birthday. And Elisa Jackson, last but not least, I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious August 4th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, hey yo. And remember, hey yo. And remember, yo. Yeah. Remember, I say, yeah. Remember what? Yo, you know how I say you gotta get comfortable in your own skin. Do it today. Don't play around when you have to put out your sound. You gotta use a voice to make sure to make choices that are right for you. You know how we do. Your crew can't set your clock and make sure that you know how to rock. You gotta make sure that you find the best self inside of you and don't be blind to the facts that you are diff. You gotta do the same thing, whether you smoke a spliff or whether you take a little drink. The way that you think is your own thoughts. So out there, don't get caught. I know that life can be a struggle, but don't be out here bugging, motherfucker. Don't snuggle with the wrong chick, sucking the wrong dick, doing all kinds of crazy, stupid shit because you saw somebody else do it and they said that you gotta do it too. Yo, you don't have to do nothing that you don't want to, and you don't have to be out here fronting on you. Your sense of self is like your health, and that's more than anything. Money and builds your wealth. You make sure that when people see you, they see somebody's confident in the things they do. And if they don't see that, then you a rat because you lying on yourself, you fucking spy. Yo, I will be here tonight. Well, not tonight. Tomorrow night. Monday going into Tuesday, 1 a.m. We do this 1 p.m. on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we do it 1 a.m. So peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow going into Tuesday, 1 a.m., and we will be rocking out with the Daily Go Getimism show. So make sure y'all hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And I will be here on your top. And I ain't trying to get you arrested like no cops. And I bet you that I never will stop. It's going to happen every day because I know that that's the way. Allah has blessed me with some shit up in my heart. And I have been doing this shit from the very start. From my life in time that my life started beginning. I said, one day I'm going to be holding the flag and winning. I got the crown, got the trophy, got everything I know. And people who know me, they be like, yo, show me. Don't tell me, yo, I can't smell me, but it smells like a cologne. Leave a nigga alone. Yeah, the tone that I've set is going to be more than you're ever gonna get. I said, I get what's right for me. You gotta do the same thing for you. And if you do, your shit is gonna be hot. Yo. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Peace, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.